welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Turn down the lights as we take a look at 8 scary ghost videos. Number 1. A Reddit user named Karen conducted a paranormal investigation inside a centuries-old pub in Wales, one that dates back to the 1600s and is rumored to be haunted. According to the owners, they often hear strange noises, feel as if they've been touched, and have even felt their bed move while they were in it. While setting up for the investigation, Karen placed multiple cameras in the upstairs living area. And it's a good thing she did, because later that night, one of them captured this chilling moment. The room was still with no one around when suddenly a disembodied voice was caught. This chilling, breathy voice called out, clearly saying no. This drawn-out no sounds like something straight out of a scary movie, and was enough to give Karen goosebumps when she reviewed this footage. With no one being upstairs at the time, it's hard to explain, especially when this voice sounds like it came from right next to the camera. Number 2. TikTok user JustMel232 was given the responsibility to transport a donated body. With a precious cargo in the back of the car, she set out on the road. But throughout the drive, she could have sworn that she was hearing something. And when she looked over her shoulder at the box in the back, she realized where the sound was coming from.
Y'all listen. Listen real carefully, okay? Damn it. Can y'all hear it? I keep looking back there to see if that box is gonna open.
Just behind her in the back seat, the unsettling sound of whispers were coming from the box. The box which contains a dead body. These whispers were incredibly faint, so it's nearly impossible to make out what they're saying. It's definitely safe to say that Mel is braver than I am, because I would have launched myself out of that car window about 10 miles ago. Number 3. Reddit user CrazyGrapefruit415 gets together with a few friends once or twice a week for poker night. They've always played at the same friend's house, never thinking much of it. But one night, the conversation took a strange turn. The topic of ghosts came up, and that's when Crazy Grapefruit learned something he'd never expected. The house they'd been playing in is haunted. Still skeptical, he laughed it off until one of his friends pulled out a video, and that smile quickly disappeared. At 10:44 p.m., a camera in the dimly lit room captured something chilling. One of the chairs at the poker table suddenly jerked backward, as if someone we can't see had just sat down. Moments later, another chair slowly slid away from the table on its own. The motion-activated camera began to scan the room until it abruptly stopped, now facing a window. And right outside, 2 haunting eyes can be seen peering through the blinds. This pale face behind the glass was eerily still, frozen in place as if it was watching. The camera kept scanning, reacting to something, but no one was there. So what moved the chairs, and who or what was looking inside? Number 4. We recently took a look at the hair-raising haunting of a man named Kyle. After noticing eerie bangs and knocks coming from his attic, he bravely ventured up into the darkness to find the source of these noises. But besides a lot of dust and cobwebs, the only thing he found was an old box. And inside, he came across the haunting sight of an old doll with no eyes. Since we last saw him, the activity in his home has only gotten worse, and all the attention he's giving it seems to be making it stronger.
I think I heard it again. I think I just heard it. I think I heard it. I just got off my freaking live like 20 minutes ago. I think I might have heard it, y'all. Hang on. I don't know. Is that freaking string moving? I don't hear it, Dame. I don't hear it. It's moving. That fucking string is moving. I swear to God, I heard it. All right. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's just see. That. Okay. If you weren't on my live the other night, I think I did that. I think I caused the light bulb situation. I think I caused like an electrical issue because I backed into the light bulb 2 freaking times and broke the light bulb, and I had to replace it. It happened twice, and I might have like knocked a wire loose, and that's probably why the light is blinking. That's got to be why.
Something in his attic is still banging around, and as he went to take a look, the sight of the light turning on and off quickly scared him away. The following night, the same thing began happening in another part of his house.
I can't get a fucking break from this fucking shit. Yeah, are you seeing this?
No, don't.
I'm just going to the window. It'll be all right. I'll be right back. The fuck, yo. I cannot catch a fucking break. Jesus. How the f am I supposed to even go back inside now? I don't know what to do.
Whatever entity is lurking in his home seems to have moved from the attic to the bathroom as it flickered the light on and off over and over. Kyle is very quickly getting fed up with all this activity as it just won't seem to quit, especially at night when it keeps him awake.
Well, we had an interesting night. Woke up at about 3 o'clock in the morning to this. Sounded like it was coming from above us. At first, at least. It stopped for a little while. We tried to go back to sleep. Then it started sounding like it was outside of our bedroom in the backyard. Like somebody was banging against the side of the house. Stopped again. I wanted to go look, but she begged me not to. Finally, we fell asleep. Now I'm up. I went up in the attic and checked. I did a deep search, looking to see if there's any little hidden nook and cranny somebody could shimmy into. There's nobody up there. There's nothing up there. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. I'm sick of everybody in the comments saying that I'm making this shit up.
Even during the day, he can't seem to escape these chilling events, as he recently came home to find this.
I just don't know, TikTok. I hate to say I'm scared to go home, but everything's just been so daggone weird. I don't know, I guess I just didn't get much sleep last night. What the? I mean, there's nobody home. She's not home. She's at her mom's. Hello? Somebody up there? If you're up there, you better announce your damn self.
Kyle's heart began to race after coming home to find his attic wide open. With a flashlight pointed into the attic, he told whoever was up there to announce themselves, and shockingly, a voice seemed to respond.
If you're up there, you better announce your damn self.
These eerie occurrences don't seem to be slowing down, so it might just be time to call a priest. Actually, yeah, it is definitely time. Number 5. Paranormal investigators Elliot and Joe from the Ghost Theory YouTube channel set out to investigate a supposedly haunted abandoned mansion. One of their viewers sent them an email describing her experience exploring this property. According to her, the energy in the home was very intense, unlike anything she'd felt before. As she rounded a bend and looked up the stairs, her whole body went cold, and a voice in her head was urgently screaming for her to get out. She quickly left and knew this was the perfect location for Elliot and Joe. The guys scoped out the perimeter of the house before eventually finding a way inside. Moving from room to room, they carefully examined what remains of this mansion, and it seems like they managed to stir something up.
There was a bang on the floor.
That can't have been a curtain.
What was that?
Hello? Who are we speaking to? Can you come up to us? Because I get the feeling that we are speaking to someone. I felt really nervous all of a sudden. What was that? That was a big bassy sound. And not here. Like, what is going on? It sounds like there's like the walls are talking.
I've just got a really horrible sensation through this bit here.
They lingered around the staircase, asking questions and trying to make contact, and they couldn't help but feel as if someone was watching them.
See, we believe that you're here. Just use as much energy as you can to show yourself, or you don't even have to show yourself, but making a loud, distinctive sound would be amazing.
That was on the stairs. That was 100% on the stairs.
I heard it. Thank you.
Does that mean you're able to walk down the stairs to us?
After moving to another part of the house, the guys continued trying to establish contact, when suddenly they heard something nearby, and luckily one of their static cameras managed to catch it. Thinking the sound may have come from upstairs, they headed up, and soon heard something else that made their blood run cold.
Okay. This is a very strange place so far. We've probably been here for 5 hours. Not investigating 5 hours, we've just been here. Okay, well, we've been calling out for a few hours now in this building to see if there's someone here who can try and talk to us. We think that maybe we have been talking to someone. You may have been doing things for us, but we're not 100% sure yet. And we don't want to keep on asking the same thing. We don't want to keep asking you, can you...
The clear sound of movement was coming from downstairs, almost sounding like someone was walking around. Elliot and Joe looked at each other in disbelief as they tried to determine what could be causing the noise. But oddly enough, the energy in the house soon shifted completely.
It's what I'm not getting anything anymore. I'm getting no vibe whatsoever.
It's just suddenly gone, isn't it?
Yeah. What an odd thing.
I bet you that means that we don't stop recording because
Well,
there's going to be like a big or something, isn't there? Yeah, it's going to be like, yeah, I'm gone, but I'm not. I'm going to scare the crap out of you in a minute.
but it's not just quiet. It literally it's weird because it's rained and then
Yeah.
it's like the feeling's gone.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Elliot and us, that final jump scare never came. From what they experienced, it's hard to say if it was all paranormal or partially hyped up in their heads from the creepy stories they heard. Number 6. A woman named Olivia shares an apartment with her boyfriend, and for a while things felt normal until strange unexplainable events began happening. At first they brushed it off, convincing themselves it was nothing. But one night while Olivia was home alone, she heard scratching coming from the room across from her. This instantly sent a chill down her spine. She grabbed her phone and began recording, and these are the events that followed. As Olivia filmed ahead through the open doorway, the tapestry on the wall was aggressively ripped down. Something out of frame appeared to grab it and viciously yank it to the ground. Olivia couldn't believe her eyes, and she instantly darted out of the room. According to her, things like this are happening more and more frequent, and in my humble opinion, it's definitely time to pack your shit and get out of there. Number 7. TikTok user AWhizzles54 shared a video that nearly hit 1 million views, and it's easy to see why. While outside one night, he noticed a strange glowing light out of the corner of his eye. Expecting to see a plane, he turned to look, but what was in the sky left him puzzled.
I just witnessed an orb being followed by a helicopter. Watch this video, it was right over my house. Yo. That is a freaking orb. That's an orb being chased by a helicopter. What the hell? That is a straight up orb, dude. Being followed by a freaking helicopter. What the hell? I just now pulled up. Smells like something's burning. That is nuts.
Directly over his house, a large glowing orb was floating through the sky. As it traveled to the right, it was closely followed by a nearby helicopter. The difference between the two objects is clear. One has blinking lights and is obviously a helicopter, and the other, yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. People in the comments were quick to point out that this is some of the best UFO footage they've ever seen, but despite how clear it is, I have no idea what he caught on camera. Number 8. Paranormal investigator Steve and Dylan from the Haunted Nights YouTube channel set out to investigate the Jonesville Rest Home. This old nursing home has been closed down for less than 2 years and served as a school between the 1930s and 60s before eventually becoming a care home for the elderly. With the building closing down so recently, the haunting inside is incredibly fresh, and the guys were anxious to see what kind of activity was waiting for them inside. Steve headed in alone and wasted no time getting right into the investigation.
Hello? My name is Steve. I've come here to talk to you tonight. I don't mean you any disrespect. I don't mean you any harm. You're not in trouble. You don't have to leave. I'm just here to kind of learn about you in this building. We know it was a school for a while, and then a rest home or a nursing home. Is there anybody in here that would like to communicate with me tonight? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I hope the mic picked that up.
While exploring the dark halls alone, Steve encountered several bangs and knocks coming from the rooms around him. Dylan then made his way inside to join him, where Steve filled him in on the eerie sounds he heard. And soon enough, Dylan got to experience this himself.
Hello?
It was on the stairs.
Was on the stairs toward the basement?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying too, like, I could hear the voices and then I would hear movement.
What is that? It sounds like it's like either right on this side or right here. I don't see anything though.
It almost sounds like, I couldn't just, like the one thud I heard, it sounded like somebody like almost closed something, like a closet or a cabinet or something. It was like a thud. Hello? I think I heard you a little bit ago. Down there. Down there. Down there. That's what I mean.
Sounds like it's on the door.
That's what I mean.
They ventured further down the dim hallway, and as they did, these eerie sounds only seemed to multiply.
What was that?
I think it was my stomach.
Oh,
What does it sound like?
I thought something hit something.
Oh.
Like metallic.
That was my
That's
stomach.
what I mean. That's what I heard. Metallic.
That was my
That's
stomach.
what I mean. That's what I heard. Metallic.
That was my
That's
stomach.
what I mean. That's what I heard.
And you still want to talk to us, we'd still love to talk to you. You just have to make yourself known. Either make a noise or interact with one of these devices. Sounded like it was in there.
Sounded like something moved.
Yeah. It honestly sounded like when someone like either sits on a bed or stands up. Like the springs on the bed. You know?
Yeah. It's so weird because it feels like it's still lived in. What is that? What is that? What is that?
Is it like humming? It
Yes.
was like singing.
What the hell was that?
It was like a male voice.
Hello? It was like, ooh.
There it is.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hello?
Sounds like downstairs.
Yeah.
Holy. Holy. Holy.
After hearing what they thought was a door closing downstairs, the two headed down. But while in the dark basement, the activity seemed to spike.
She's in?
No, something just pulled on my sweatshirt. I thought I was on the edge of this and I wasn't touching it. Oh, I thought the side of my pocket got stuck on this.
Yeah, like hooked on it?
So I turned to move and I was here. Dude, that was actually a pretty solid, I legitimately thought I was hooked on, I didn't know if I was hooked on to here, but I'm not even close to that, and this door moves. So I wouldn't have,
It would have came with you, yeah.
dude, that was really, really weird. It was like, It was like right here, and it felt like it went like this, like
pulled you back?
straight back this way, like something was like right here. That's why I thought I was stuck on the door.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
What'd you hear?
Did you see me jump?
Yeah. What was
Oh
that?
my god, dude. I don't know if that was a voice or somebody like shh, like that.
Steve then headed outside to leave Dylan alone to do a solo investigation. Now by himself, he pulled out the Spirit Talker app to see what responses would come through, but he ended up getting more than he bargained for.
So if you do have any messages for us, now's the time to let us know. Oh, I see what Steve means. Yeah, I forgot there's a mirror right there. That just kind of scared me a little bit.
Agony.
Jeez. That scared me, bro. It said agony. Are you in agony? I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, that was a really weird, dude. Oh my gosh, that was really strange. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have like my sleeves kind of rolled up. It felt like someone just ran their hand, like their finger, down my arm. I had my arm just like at my side like this, right? It felt like someone just ran like a single finger down my arm. Ooh, that was bizarre.
Now Steve and Dylan both felt like they were touched while inside the building. And that, paired with all the hair-raising noises they heard throughout the night, really adds to the reports of a haunting inside. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.